What's up, peoples? It's a terraformer. What? Played Suey. It's been a while since I've said that intro, so I'm not really sure where that came from. Played Suey, and here is the retro level, which it's not a bad level. Some of the stuff is kind of similar setups, and I kind of cheeseballed the level with the shell, but then I lost the shell, so I no longer used it to vanquish all the swine enemies in front of me. And I think that was the first time I got past that Chuckles, which surprisingly I died a few times in this level. I didn't think I did, but I did. And no, I didn't show all the deaths. This type of editing lends well to not editing all the deaths for whatever reason. So yeah. Yep, I don't even get the thing there. Oh, spoiler. Oops, or I do. Oh, I spoiled the wrong level or the wrong video. I don't even know. And the volume's probably low on that level, but I'm pretty sure it's just vanilla music anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Knockoff Super... It sure was. This level was alright. I got pretty damn deep in my first run, and then couldn't get anywhere, absolutely, because, well, you gotta know the trick there. You wait a certain amount, and then you jump, and then you do that. And I did that my first run, and could not get it consistently at all. Let's see if I do anything fancy here. No, I don't. Because some of the runs I'd shell jump to get past the Koopa so I wouldn't kill him, so that I could come back down and get the shell if I needed it, which I'm sure I will be doing at some point, or I just don't. Okay then, that's, yeah. You should have went down and got the shell. Well, I think it was mostly because of that section, because I could kill the other Koopa. You know, all kinds of bad things could happen in that section with or without a shell, and they're kind of different each way or something. I don't know what I'm saying here. I occasionally have an idea of what I'm saying. I was kind of just like, screw it, I'm gonna try and dupe this block, and it didn't work out anyway, so oh well. Yep, the conveyor section. Got a little... I like that because it's small enough to keep a shell, but you want to take that one so you don't accidentally lose it, and then I think you're safe if you just duck, but I don't think I ever tried that hardcore pro strategy. That, you know, just not something any logical sense-making human would make. Oh yeah, those Hammer Bros, the last set of them, I don't think I might have got to this set, but I think it was the set before that I got to on my first run. Yup. So, anyway, I don't know, some of the parts kind of make you feel badass. It gives you plenty of shells, so it doesn't really feel unfair. But, you know, if you run out of shells, which is something that could pretty much easily happen, then you're kinda SOL, and, yeah, pretty much need a shell for that. I died to that Koopa. You'll see eventually, and damn it, stomach, really? It's like, I will have the combos after I record this video. I know you're anxious, but, jeez. Yeah, it's just... Resnor. I didn't die to Resnor in this video, and that's always a nice feeling to have. It's kind of an unnecessary feeling to have, but, you know, sometimes it's a feeling that you don't want to have. Yep. Wow, I really don't have a lot to say for this video. Suey's memory. I love this level. I do. I don't know. Not as much the first half. It's pretty alright, but it's like it's 5 sections each of completely random, not random, but like different segments of sections that exist, and most of them lend themselves pretty well to go kind of fast, at least when you know what you're doing. Some of the parts you gotta learn up a bit, but it's like piecing together a puzzle. You know, that's a fun puzzle to piece together for me. well, when there's actually a possible solution that I can think of, that is. I died a lot in that little mole pit there. Mole pit, that's funny because it's a name of a level in a hack. I, you know, died a lot to these mole jumps and stuff, but you know, like, I know you can jump to the side that you're not going and then do a run thing on the platform, but sometimes I just don't get enough speed and fall into the pit. So what I like to do is just edge my way, like I'm playing Mega Man's. You go to the edge most of the tile, and then, but unless you make momentum and you go to the other side, unlike Mega Man where you just pixel yourself over to the ledge. And here's the swimming section, which surprisingly doesn't have Mega Man 0 music. It does in fact have Mega Man 3 music, but come on, you should know this already. You know, I didn't get past that the first time through, the fish section, and you may be scratching your head, but Terraformer, this is the 5th room, what are you talking about? It doesn't look that hard, how did you die? It wasn't to Torpedo Ted's either. Don't worry, you'll see. Which I think I spoiled it in another video, but that's alright. I even had the loveliness to grind again. Mostly because I was trying to do a thing in this first run, which I would call the perfect first run, or at least as perfect as I can do. Like those jumps, and then you do that, and then you just go into the pipe. Just straight in, speedrun style. And, you know, sometimes you'd have too much speed, sometimes you'd overshoot the jump. I say you, like, I don't know if you're playing, I guess that's how I'm saying it, but I, possessive pronoun, I like that section once I figured it out and was getting it consistently. Just kind of bam, it happens. Like, you wait a little. I kill the Chuckles because I couldn't get good spawns. I didn't jump to the right, but I did despawn them somehow anyway. So that's good. Here's the only part I have a little problem with. That Chuckles there. He was the most inconsistent thing I could find. Or maybe it was just that it's so deep in the run that I didn't like dying to that particular Chuckles, and the shell just doesn't work. I didn't even die that many times in this room, which is surprising because it's probably the worst room in the level. But if you don't take your time, you don't have time to slip right off a platform, which don't worry, I did. Don't you worry about that. Luckily I take a shell, or else I'd be dead. And that's it. I wasn't quite sure if it was, but I could have used another. Just kidding. That level, I found it to be quite enjoyable. No, I'm not going to say that. Oh, sometimes I just think of words and it's like, you know what? No, I like the space background. It reminds me of home, and you get a bunch of moons that you don't need because I just grind it lice. Why do I keep saying you? And I did a little jumpy thing after the goal, which is like frame perfect. No one's ever done that without tool-assisted slowdowns, so you know what? I am a badass sometimes, play R. So we only have one video left to Suey, isn't that terrifying? Well, that's how it goes. I had an interesting run, I quit it twice, and now it's the end. That death is silly, though I'm probably talking over a death later on. But maybe you'll understand if you time machine it up. I'm not sure how you view the videos, if it's even possible to view a video in a time machine. I've heard it's kind of tricky, but, you know, I'm sure somebody out there has figured it out, because I'm pretty sure, like, everything has been done before, so, you know, everything thing that you can think of and not think of, and now we're just getting way too existential. I don't even know if that's the correct usage of that word, because it's not existentialism on prom night, surprisingly enough. The first time I heard that word was in that song, and I forget the band's name. See you guys next time!